Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a ball game here scheduled on April 30 in our 1968 replay. It is the Minnesota Twins at the Boston Red Sox. This is the second of a two-game series. The Twins won the first game 4-3. In this contest, it will be Dave Boswell, right-hander, pitching for Minnesota. He's won 3 and lost 0. And for the Boston Red Sox, Dick Ellsworth, he's won 3 and lost 2. The Minnesota Twins are currently in first place with a record of 13-3. Boston Red Sox are in third place behind Detroit. The Boston Red Sox 10-5, 2 1/2 games out of first place. Let's go through our lineups. For the Twins, it'll be Cesar Tovar at third base, Carew batting second at second base, Oliva in right, Killebrew at first, Allison in left, Eulander in center, Hernandez at short, Roseboro catching, and Dave Boswell the pitcher. Again, 3-0 record, +2 hold quotient. For the Boston Red Sox, it's Andrews leading off at second, Foy at third, Yastrzemski in left field, Smith in center, Harrelson in right, Scott at first, Petrocelli at shortstop, Gibson catching, and the pitcher Dick Ellsworth. And again, Ellsworth has a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. And I expect the first pitch to be in a couple minutes. Stand by, please. And we're in Fenway Park, and the Red Sox take the field. Dick Ellsworth on the mound. Attendance 7,310. 7,310. Okay, Ellsworth is ready. And leading it off for Minnesota is Cesar Tovar. Okay, Ellsworth. The pitch to Tovar. 6-12, right-handed, grounds it back to Ellsworth X. Ellsworth 3-7. 3 E7. It's going to be an E7 roll. E7 12. And he boots it for an error. The error by Ellsworth. And Tovar is on. 1-18, 1-16, 1-14 being held. And here's Rod Carew. Carew hitting away. 5-10, left-handed. That's a ballpark slash, 1-12. That's a 17. He lines it to second, 1 out. And now Tony Oliva, the batter. Tovar on first, being held. Pitch to Oliva. 2-2. Left-handed, grounds it back to Ellsworth. He throws to Andrews at second for 1, and then over to Scott for the double play. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the error, and none left on. After a half, it's Minnesota 0, and Boston is coming up. Here come the Red Sox. Twins take the field, Boswell on the mound. And Mike Andrews leads it off for Boston. Okay, Boswell is set. Here's the pitch, 3-6, right-handed. Lines it to third, right at Tovar, 1 out. Now Joe Foy, the batter. Four 7, right-handed, flies it to center. And under that is Eulander to make the catch. 2 outs for Carl Yastrzemski. .211, right-handed, ballpark slash, 1-12. That'll go through for a base hit to right field. Yastrzemski is on first. 1-16, 1-18. 1-16 being held. Here's Reggie Smith now. Pitch to Smith. Switch hitter, batting left, 4-7, flies it to left, and under that is Allison to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the single by Yastrzemski, and he was left on base. After 1, it's scoreless. Here's Here's Ellsworth now. And leading it off, Harmon Killebrew. Good morning, Kathy. You know that I'm having some interesting interactions with my cat. So she was on the, you're on the iPad, yeah. Okay, Killebrew leading it off. Pitch from Ellsworth. 2-5 left-handed, grounds it to first. Scott takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Bob Allison, the batter. You saw her, yeah. Very unusual pose. She's kind of freaking me out. Another grounded to first, 2-11. Left-handed pitcher. And Scott again takes it to the bag, 2 outs. She freaked me out. She was in that position. Okay, Eulander now with 2 outs, nobody on. 3-8. Pops it up to short for Petroselli. He makes the catch and the side is retired, 1-2-3. I assume, Kathy, you're for Minnesota. They beat the Red Sox in the first of this 2-game series, 4-3. Bottom of the second, Ken Harrelson leading it off. .6'4" right-handed, fly ball center X. That's for Eulander, 2-5. 8-2 makes the catch. 1 out. I don't know what that is. Staking her claim. Yeah. Very interesting pose. With her 2 arms. I guess you call them arms, don't you? Just on the side like that. Very unusual. Kind of freaked me out. And just staring at me. Here's George Scott now. You can check her out. And there she goes. Okay, Scott at the plate. Here's Boswell now. Pitch to Scott, 1-8. Right-handed, pops it up to short. And Jackie Hernandez makes the catch. Yeah, she's really come a long way in our relationship. I feed her, I clean her litter box, I pet her. So, you know, she's associating me with something that's good. Okay, Petroselli at the plate. Here's Boswell now. 2 outs. Nobody on. 1-7. A high fly ball to center field. And Eulander gets under it, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. And we've gone 2 innings. It's a scoreless ball game. Here's Ellsworth, left-handed pitcher. Hernandez leads it off. No score, top of the third. 4-11, right-handed, grounds it to third, fielded by Foy, and he fires it to Scott for the first out. Now Johnny Roseboro. Here's the pitch from Ellsworth. 110, left-handed, ballpark slash, 1-12. It's a 15. He lines it to second. And a nice catch by Andrews, 2 outs. And now Dave Boswell, a 7 NR. Ah. 5-12. Right-handed, walked him. Boswell is on. It's got a running rating of 1-14. A special running rating. That'll bring up Tovar. Reached on the error by Ellsworth and was doubled up in the first. Pitch to Tovar. 5-5, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. A walk to Boswell, left on base. We're in the middle of the third. It's scoreless here. Boswell takes the mound. And here's Russ Gibson, the catcher. We use exact lineups. 3-6, right-handed, grounds it to short, and Hernandez throws him out 1 away. If I have to deviate from the real-world lineups derived from Baseball Reference, I do mention it. Okay, Ellsworth coming up, left-handed hitter. A 1 WL. Boswell winds and deals. 6-3, left-handed, fly ball left X. Allison 3-9. 4-3, that's going to drop in for a double by Ellsworth. Ellsworth with a double, hitting it in the gap. Allison couldn't get it. And Mike Andrews is the batter. Ellsworth on second, 1 out. Pitch to Andrews, 1-5, right-handed. There's a base hit, and that'll bring home Ellsworth, 2 asteroids. And Boston gets out ahead here, 1-0. Andrews on first with 1 out, and Joe Foy the batter. Pitch to Foy. 1-8, right-handed, pops it up to short for Hernandez. He makes the catch, 2 outs. And now Carl Yastrzemski is the batter. The pitch to Yastrzemski. 1-9, right-handed, grounds it to first. Killebrew takes it to the bag. And the side is retired. 1 run on 2 hits. The double by Ellsworth, and then singled home by Andrews. After 3, it's Boston 1, Minnesota 0. Top of the 4th. Here's Ellsworth. He'll face Carew to lead it off. Left-handed hitter. Lefty. 1-9, left-handed, grounds it to short. And Petrocelli has it, throws it to Scott, 1 out. Here's Tony Oliva to come up. Wind up. Pitch from Ellsworth, 4-10, left-handed, grounds it to second. Andrews has it, throws to first, 2 outs. Now Harmon Killebrew. Three, 4. Ballpark blast. 1-9, and it is gone. A home run by Harmon Killebrew to tie up this ball game. Again, it was a 3-4 left-handed ballpark blast. It's 1-9, both sides. He's right-handed. We enter our home runs in real time here. That is the 3rd home run of the season for Killebrew. He only had 295 at-bats this season. He was hurt. But he had 17 home runs in those at-bats. So that's 30-something if he played full time. And that was the first hit off Ellsworth. Okay, Bobby Allison steps in. 5'8", right-handed. That's a shot hit out into right field, and Harrelson can't get to it, and it's rolling to the wall. Allison with a double. Now Ted Uhlaender comes up in a clutch situation. Pitch to Eulander. 5-11 left-handed ballpark slash, 1-12. It goes through, base hit. Allison to third and holds. And the batter is Jackie Hernandez. Another clutch situation. Ellsworth trying to get out of this now. And the pitch, 6-8, right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle. Allison scores. Eulander goes to second. Will he stretch it to third? 1-16, 1-18, 1-19. 1-15. He will hold, and Roseboro comes up. Very conservative move there to hold him. Here's the pitch to Roseboro. 6-8, left-handed again. And I rolled it. A base hit to center. Now to see if Eulander will come home. 1-16, 1-18, 1-19, -4, 1-15. He will come home. Drawing the throw from Smith. And he is safe. Hernandez goes to third, Roseboro to second. 3 runs in this inning for Minnesota. And Dave Boswell, a 7 NR. Second and third, 2 outs. Pitch to Boswell. Oh, another 6-8. My goodness. Right-handed, though. Double 1-3. It's a base hit, 2 asteroids. Both runs score, and that'll be it for Ellsworth, allowing 5 runs. 2 runs batted in by Boswell, and Ellsworth has reached early fatigue due to not having the right stuff. Ellsworth pitched 3 2/3. It's 5-1 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 hits just in this inning. He walked 1, struck out 1. Has allowed 5, and let's see who's going to come in. Ray Culp pitched in this game in real world, and therefore we will use him. Culp has a record of 2-0. And apparently he's sufficiently rested. He's allowed 2 earned runs in 20 innings. Culp, though, a +5. Max taking his warm-ups. Culp pitched only 1/3 of an inning. That's weird. But we can use him as we see fit. Okay. Cesar Tovar comes to the plate. It's Boswell on first with 2 outs. Pitch to Tovar. 3-10. Right-handed pops it to short, and that will retire the side. Five runs on six consecutive hits, including the home run by Killebrew. We're in the middle of the fourth. It's Minnesota 5, Boston 1. I'm going to refresh my iced coffee, okay? I'll be right back. Indeed, Catherine. Well, futures are just a little under. Actually, Dow is down 175 on the futures. Okay, Ray Culp came in and pitched 1/3 of an inning to end that streak. We can close out Ellsworth with 5 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings. We move to the bottom of the third. And here's Reggie Smith to lead it off. Here's the pitch, 2-6, right-handed, double 1-5. That's a base hit for Smith. Smith on 1-15. Boswell 1-17, being held 1-15. Now Hawk Harrelson, the batter. The pitch to Harrelson. 6-4, right-handed, fly ball center X. Ulander, 2-8. 14-2 makes the catch, and Smith holds. 1 away. Now here's George Scott leading it off. I'm sorry. Scratch that lead off. Pitch to Scott. 112 flies it to right field. And Oliva makes the catch, 2 away. And it's up. Here's Rico Petrocelli at the plate. And the pitch from Boswell. 2-8, right-handed. That's a liner to third, right at Tovar. And the side is retired. No runs. The leadoff single by Smith. He was left on. It's 5-1 Minnesota. If you're looking ahead to the next game scheduled here on the Strat-O-Matic network, staying with the 68 replay, it'll be the Washington Senators at the Chicago White Sox. That's a new series. It will be the first of a 2-game series. Pitching for the Senators will be Joe Coleman. For the White Sox, it will be Gary Peters. Okay, Ray Culp takes the mound. His endurance inning is 3. Rod Carew leads it off. Pitch from Culp, 5-5 left-handed, walked him. So Carew is on. 1-17, 1-22. Being held 1-19 max. He will go for the lead. Four and a 6. Does not get the lead. Oliva at the plate. Pitch from Culp, 3-8. Grounds it to first. Scott steps on the bag and then throws it to second for the double play. 2 outs. Nobody on for Harmon Killebrew, who homered his 3rd of the season. Pitch to Killebrew, 1-8. Grounds it to third. Fielded by Foy. And he throws to Scott, and the side is retired. No runs. A walk, a double play, none left. Now Boswell. His first endurance inning is the 6th. Russ Gibson leads it off. Four, 6, right-handed, flies it to right, 1 out. And the Red Sox will have Culp hit and stay in the game. Culp is a 1 WR. 4-10, right-handed, grounds it to short. Hernandez throws to Killebrew, 2 outs. And now Mike Andrews. Six-nine, right-handed, grounder to third. Tovar fires it to Killebrew, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Boswell. And after 5, it's Minnesota 5, Boston 1. Here's Culp now. Leading it off is Bobby Allison. The pitch from Culp. Two, 4, grounds it back to Culp, and he throws it to Scott at first, 1 out. Now Ted Eulander, the batter. Six, left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Ray Culp. And now Jackie Hernandez comes up. Three-eight, right-handed, struck him out. 2 strikeouts in a row for Culp, and a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th, this is Boswell's first endurance inning. Leading it off, Joe Foy. Pitch to Foy, 3-6, right-handed, home run 1-4. It's a fly ball to left, deep, and caught by Allison, 1 out. Carl Yastrzemski, the batter. Three-eight, right-handed, walked him. So Boswell puts Yastrzemski on, 1-16, 1-18, 1-16 being held. Here's Reggie Smith now. Smith, switch hitter, batting left. Pitch from Boswell, 4-9, and home run 1-5. It's a fly to right, and Oliva is under it and makes the catch, 2 outs. Now Hawk Harrelson. 2 outs, Yastrzemski on first. 5-1 Twins, bottom of the 6th, Boston batting. The pitch to Harrelson. 4-12, right-handed, that's a ballpark blast, 1-9, and it is gone. A 2-run home run by Hawk Harrelson. And Boswell is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Look at it again now. 4-12, right-handed, ballpark blast. He has the power, and 1-9, and it was a 6. The 18 inning get was something else, Demos. You said it. You said it. Thanks for being there. So now it's a 5-3 ball game for Harrelson, his first home run of the season. He had 35. Okay, George Scott, the batter. One more hit or walk. Boswell fatigued. Pitch to Scott, 3-9. Struck him out. So he gets out of the inning with partial fatigue. And his first strikeout. 2 runs on a walk to Yastrzemski and then the home run by Harrelson. And after 6, it's Minnesota 5, Boston 3. Here's the score sheet on the 18-inning game. The final score was New York Yankees 9, Baltimore Orioles 8, with Gene Michaels scoring on a base hit by Gibbs. Boughton got the win, Rickert the loss. And it's been entered too. We move to the top of the 7th. It's Ray Culp on the mound. And Roseboro leads it off. He is amidst his first endurance inning. Here's Roseboro. Wow, that counts. The rule is it has to be flat. And that 4 white die just landed right on top of the orange. So we just very carefully place it down. And it's readed. It's a 4-9 home run, 1-6, and a deep fly ball to right field, caught by Harrelson on a 4-9 left-handed. And here's Boswell hitting. Yeah, I should frame that score sheet. Well, I have it on the YouTube, so I'm not going to frame it. Very selective about what what am I going to do? Hang it up? I don't think so. But it's an interesting suggestion you have there. But it is visible in the broadcast. And I just got a text. How do you like that? It's awesome, Kathy. Can I share this with people? At least for a little while, Kathy, I am going to put this on my as my picture. Kathy just made me a birthday present. My birthday is tomorrow, actually, though. Oh, I have to verify it's me. Kathy Harden just made me this lovely stencil. Actually, you said you knew it was early. And there it is. I think it takes a little bit to show up. I'm going to also save this. That's an awfully nice gift. You're an awfully nice person. I'm going to say I cropped it. It's weird that and yeah, well, it stands for Bella, yeah. It's not showing up on this game. For some reason. And I'm going to keep it up. I'm very fickle, Kathy. I'm going to keep it up for a while. At least. Thank you so much. Ah, pretty good handmade. I like crafts. Okay, here's Boswell. Studio B, Jeremiah, exactly. Here's the pitch. 110 struck him out. Third strikeout. And maintains endurance. Now in his third inning. Actually, that was, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. Now he's entering his second endurance inning. and Cesar Tovar is the batter. It's a 5-3 ball game. Here's the pitch from Culp. 5-4 right-handed, catcher X. That's Gibson 4-16. 18-4, fouls out. And the side is retired 1-2-3. Culp has been near perfect in relief. We move to the bottom of the seventh, Dave Boswell. It's actually, I wouldn't call it crude. I like the sort of the style. I guess it takes a while for it to update so that it shows there. I call it takes a while to matriculate. I think propagate. Oh, there it is. You see? Love it. Okay, Boswell facing Petrocelli here in the bottom of the seventh. One 9 right-handed struck him out. Now Russ Gibson. Six, 7 right-handed single 1 lines it to short, 2 outs, and Culp is hitting again. I'm not going to pinch hit with 2 outs when he's pitching so well. It looks very nice. I cropped it, you know what I'm saying? I cropped it so it was a square. Okay, here's Culp. A 1 WR. 2-6 struck him out. And Boswell refreshes his endurance. A 1-2-3 inning. Okay, here comes Culp. He's pitched 3 1/3 innings in relief. Almost perfect. He walked Carew and he doubled up. Looks very nice, Kathy. Thank you so much. Okay, Rod Carew leading it off. Top of the 8th. Here's Culp. 6-6 left-handed struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Culp. Now Tony Oliva. Six, 7 left-handed walked him. Oliva is on. 1-15, 1-20. Being held 1-18. And here's Killebrew. Pitch from Culp. 2-7, and he walks Killebrew. So now Culp is one hit or walk away from fatigue. With Rogenberg and Bell warming. Now Bob Allison, the batter. Pitch to Allison. 2-8 right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Culp, and he has a chance to get out of this with only partial fatigue. Ted Eulander, the batter. Bob and Allison. 3-4, flies it to left, and under it is Yastrzemski, and Culp gets out of it with only partial fatigue. And we move to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Boswell. He has full endurance. It'll be the top of the order for the Red Sox. They're down by 2. Mike Andrews 1 for 3 today. 4-7 right-handed, flies it to center. 1 out. Now Joe Foy. Three-6 right-handed, home run 1-4, flies it to left deep, but playable by Allison at the warning track. 2 outs. And here's Carl Yastrzemski. .211, ballpark slash 1-12 goes through. Yastrzemski singles. 1-16, 1-18. 1-16 being held, and here's Smith. Pitch from Boswell. 1-2, hit by the pitch, and that's first and second. 2 outs, and Hawk Harrelson 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. That's a re-roll. That's a possible balk or a pass ball. 0 balk rating on Boswell. Here's the pitch to Hawk. 2-6. And that is a clutch situation reversal, pops it up to third. And it's caught by Tovar, and the side is retired. That was a clutch reversal on a 2-6 clutch situation it was, and that's reversed to the pop out. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a hit by pitch to left. And we're heading to the 9th. Culp really has pitched good baseball. He has partial fatigue, having walked 2. Here's Jackie Hernandez leading it off, top of the 9th. 2-5, struck him out. Boy, has he been something. Now Roseboro. One 7 right-handed, pops it to first. And Scott makes the catch, 2 outs. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, with the Red Sox down by 2, it will be Scott, Petrocelli, and Gibson due up. Here's Boswell at the plate. Pitch from Culp, 6-10, right-handed, ballpark slash, 1-12. That goes through his second hit of the ball game. He is a 7-NR. Now here's Cesar Tovar. Pitch from Culp. 4-5, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. And here we go to the bottom of the ninth. Dave Boswell has gone all the frickin' way. Looking for his 4th win. He'll be part of the 4-win club, of which there are, I think, 2 pitchers. Joe Necro's one of them. I don't know off the top of my head who the other is. Here's Scott leading it off. Okay, Boswell is ready. Scott 0 for 3 today. 110, grounds it back to Boswell, and he throws to Killebrew, 1 out. Now Rico Petrocelli, the batter. .210 right-handed. That's a double to center. And Russ Gibson comes up the tying run at the plate. Here's Boswell now. Pitch to Gibson. 1-5, that's triple 1-3. That's a triple by Russ Gibson. And Petrocelli scores. It's now 5-4. Boswell 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Actually, he has reached, no, he's 1 hit or walk away. And now there'll be a hitter for Culp. Culp pitched 5 1/3. One hit, walked 3, struck out 7. Wow. Allowed no runs. Yep. Let's see who's going to hit for Boston. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, Kathy. We'll see what happens. Dalton Jones, Norm Seaburn, and Jose Tartable all pinch hit. I think we're going to go with Tartable, the left-handed hitter. And there's going to be a pitching change. It's going to be Ron Perinoski, the left-hander. Boswell pitched 8 1/3. Allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Walked 1, hit 1, struck out 3 and has allowed 4. Responsible for Gibson on third. And Perinoski is coming in. He pitched in this game in real world. Perinoski has a record of 2-0. He's a +7, +5 max. The Twins are playing the infield in, and we could use a pinch hitter, but let's see. We could take Tartable out, but we may not. I think he's as good as anybody, even against left-handers. So Tartable facing Perinoski. Gibson on third, 1 out, infield in. Here's the pitch to Tartable. 4-7 left-handed. That single 1-15 goes through, base hit, and it's a tie ball game. So 5 runs allowed by Boswell after all. Tartable a 1-16 running. He's 1-15, 1-20, 1-18 being held. 1-18. And here comes Mike Andrews. Andrews and A bunter. There is 1 out. Tartable again 1-18. He does get picked off 9-12. We're going to have Andrews do something a little unusual. Let me just see something. We'll have him hit away. Nothing fancy. We're going to have Tartable try to get the lead here. Six. He gets the lead. He's a 1-18. Roseborough's T rating is 1-4. They're going to let him take second. I hate to do that, but it's a stolen base by Tartable. No throw. Now Andrews with 1 out. Tartable on second. The pitch from Perinoski. 6-6, right-handed, triple 1-4, base hit. The ball game's over. A walk-off single by Andrews. The final, Boston 6, Minnesota 5. And of course you could second guess it, saying we should have tried for Tartable. It was a 10% chance of throwing him out versus a 20% chance of Roseboro throwing an error. So that's what they did. It's a tough, tough call. And there's your final there. The losses to Perinoski. He pitched 0 innings and allowed a run. 2 hits. The win goes to Culp. Perinoski is 2-1 now. Culp gets the win, and he's 3-0. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Boston. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Minnesota. So sorry, Kathy. I appreciate the likes and the subscribing. I am going to enter this one in the books right now. Then I'm going to set up offline the second game and restart it on a new broadcast because I want to see my new avatar show up, and I think that's what I have to do. C'est la vie. Absolutely. Okay, let me enter this. Whoops. Okay. Boston with the win. They are 11-5. In second place now, 1.5 behind Minnesota. Or maybe not, maybe less. 2, 3, 4. How could that be? Oh yeah, Minnesota is 13-4. They broke a 6-game winning streak. 1, 2, 3. And 13-4. And Boston 11-5, 10, 20, 30, 45, 53, 61, 68, 75, 81, 9, 14, 20, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 79, 81, 162. Here are the updated standings. After this game. Now let me enter the individual stats. We'll catch you later, Kathy. Thanks a lot. And when I set up the next game, my new coveted icon should show. And that probably about 10:15. Thanks a lot.